Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. All forms of trading carry a high level of risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risk involved, and if necessary, seek independent advice. U.S. Government required disclaimer, Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, and securities, have large potential rewards but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the options, futures, and stock markets. Don't trade money you can't afford to lose.
Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Mike. It is December 15th. Bum, bum, bum. 2022. 10 minutes before the open, basically. Let's start taking a look at the NASDAQ futures. Yesterday I did a video showing FOMC how they can play with you. Did a quick trade, and it was done for the day. Now, continuation on, looks like she just wants to keep on selling off. Buy-sell pressure is actually on the buying side right now. But we'll keep on watching the numbers slowly but surely. But you can see she's pulling down hard. We do have an area where she bounced right here, as you can see on an order block here, one on our order block, so this could hold or fail. There's a lot of resistance in these zones. Second thing what we're going to look at, we're going to look at the 1 hour or the 4 hour chart and see she's just turning around, and we are at another order block here at 1600, looks like. Let's put one right there. Yeah, right around 1600. See if we can break that zone. If it does, then we've got a good runner today. It's still pushing down here. Looks like we're supposed to keep on basically on a sell-off till 6 in the morning. And maybe this thing will reverse. We'll find out. Next thing what we're going to do is on the baseline, as you can see from yesterday, the FOMC, this is the little trade I took. Boom, boom, boom for $400 left for the day. Looks like came back at the end of the day, another sell-off, consolidation. Look at that, we've even got a pivot point here of buying and selling pressure in a couple areas here. Area of interest would be, let me see here, most would be right about here. Second interest zone right now, of course, is right here, so 1729, or where the I call it the market maker line is, or the institution lines. Foundation institution, yeah. So, let's see where we are on the trade path though. That's an ugly trade path. Maybe 946, maybe we might get a snapback. We might see some vibration. Maybe it'll pop up right to here to 946 so we can take the short. We'll find out. And, yeah, so 1850, look at all this consolidation. We'll tighten it up. And they went through all these stop outs here, or I mean market makers, and look at how this beautiful drain was. Oh, if I was only awake then. Look at that. See how she goes through these gaps here. Okay, and we are done for this chart, so we'll go back to the trade chart so you can get an understanding. So what we're going to do is, if it does pop up a resistance at 1850, second one would be at 750, or first one is 1750, then 1850. You can see there's a lot of vibration. They're building up volume here, and yeah, so 1600. This is our marker. That's where I was thinking from. So you got 80 points, and after that, yeah, then you got your next levels here. So we'll see what happens on every quarter. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna close this workspace, go to my trading one, because what I do is I'm trying to minimize data block or blockages for trading, because I don't want to have my charts locked up. So you can see now here's the bad news, and it's kind of around halfway through the buy phase. So it looks like they're doing a swap out here. So minus one. So basically when I look at these numbers, maybe we might double it. It might be a 3% drop today, guys. They're already at 400 points. Unless they turn it around right on the 15-minute mark, we will find out. Bank of England hike raise 50 points. Here, what Federal Reserve half point means to you. So they're still talking about rate hikes. They're scaring everybody. So there could be a runner on the sell side. We'll find out right away. Yeah, we got 7 minutes. It is flowing. Actually, there's more. Ironically enough, there is buying pressure going on right now. So maybe they're buying back already. Well, there is more buying back for sure going on right now. So we'll see if they're scaring everybody. This could be the bottom. I say yeah, see how, look at how that matches up. This is quite flat, 8 points a minute, going up and down. We got a pivot point here. Yeah, we got a couple sweet spots to choose from, so we'll see. See what times are working. Time is quite flat. Now, first 835 worked really well. 840 did work reverse, but there was no green. There was two double sells. And so 945, 950 possibly. C40, 45. We're gonna watch where this is the sweet spot area. And what we're gonna do, what number is that? 1729. So I just added this line here. So we'll see if it gets close within that zone. Really close to the volume point of control. And we got a gap from, yeah, we got some gaps. And I'll flip the screen once again when it gets about a couple minutes before the open. Alrighty, I'm back 1 minute before the open, and let's see what the volume is going to happen. It's still in more buying pressure than selling pressure. Quite even right now, actually, so we're going to see what's going to happen. Now let's see who's going to be the first impulse move person. Is it going to be up or down? That's the question. I think I might start teaching you guys OCO order soon. There is a lot more buying pressure, so we've got to see where the resistance is. I'm looking at this marker right here, the volume point of control right here. See if it snaps up. We could also go to this zone here, but there's one right up on this zone. We're going to, I'm just watching buy sell pressure because market's open now. Now we're going to find out where the battle is. There is more buying pressure going on right now. We'll see how fast the reaction is on the buying pressure. That's the key. And they got a lot of resistance at 1707. Somewhere around 1707, 1710 is the area concern, or 1724. So somewhere within this zone here. Let's see if she'll peak off, top off. I'm gonna watch these numbers go and see where we are. Unless she pops like crazy. And I have this zone of interest up here. If it breaks through, but we're fighting against the volume point of control. So it looks like they want to buy into the volume point of control, but we'll just give it some time. I have an area of interest, 1724, 1725. As you can see, there's a lot of resistance here. They're trying to push through. But we're actually around 600, 700. We are actually quite a bit of buying pressure, which is quite shocking. She might be a runner-up return today. Yeah, they're buying hard. See what happens right at volume point of control. This is the area where I'm always concerned. There you go. There's your resistance. See how they just have volume point of control, looks like it's going to take off. So we hit volume point of control for the initial plane. We're going to watch if we can break this area. If it is, it could be our big sell-off. Got to give it a few minutes. See, it dropped. Where are we? How many points? We're moving at 17 points a minute right now. I'm just watching this. Watching a number of things. This. Watching this volume. Watching if it's a major rejection. Maybe we can take the sell-off. Okay, we're below market open price. We do have a buy box. That's the only concern I have right now. If it goes from a buy to a sell box, I could probably jump in. A lot of buying pressure right now going on. We're at 64 already. Okay, I'm gonna...
Order submitted. Order failed.
Now I'm gonna watch it because it is quite violent right now. I'm just watching the two numbers here.
Order failed.
There, we're done. $285 for today. Oh, so close. The reason why I shut it down early, it might pop down more. I didn't say that much this time because I was watching. For some reason, what my number on the screen was versus what the number, let's say, on your control center, they were kind of off. This was a positive number, but my other number was negative. And I always take my control center number versus what is on the screen because there's a lot of information flowing up and down. So the key is you have to, yeah, she might be dropping like a stone. So basically what they wanted to do is hit volume point of control, drop it down. I said 1600 level, but it's still too early in the market. We're 5 minutes of the open, guys. But for how I play is if I can get a good scalp in, you know, I want it a little bit higher. Basically what I'm looking at is when you see 285 here, and this number and these numbers were not matching. Usually they always match, but when you're having, could be data issues or the volume is moving so fast, as you can see, look at these numbers just flash, you know, -3, +3, you know, it's vibrating so much, there's so much volume coming through, you really have to watch. If it works perfectly and if it has a nice rhythm, then they'll watch it more and more. Well, now we're holding at 1630 level. This was one of the targets I was going to hit. You can tell she might just pop down to 73 here. But I mean, this is my day. Now I can move on. I wish it was $100 more, but you know what? You take what you can. Other than that, just make sure you pinpoint your trades, Tracy, and you guys have a great day. Take care.